So, Alex, explain to us what's going on here. This is the most widely read story on the Bloomberg over the past 8 hours. And the headline is alarming. If you're a New Yorker, you're not able to gain access to those fast track lines to get through the airport security.
I'm guessing we have a few subscribers in New York that are that have trusted traveler programs. We should note this doesn't affect pre-check. And it also doesn't affect you if you already have, if you've already enrolled in one of these programs, Global Entry or PreCheck. You aren't going to lose that status, although you might run into some trouble when you try to renew. What's going on here is probably a little bit of politics. New York's new Democratic-led legislature passed a law last year the governor signed that allows undocumented immigrants to obtain driver's licenses. Also, as part of that law, they included a provision that apparently denies access to DMV data to immigration and customs enforcement officers trying to prosecute cases against undocumented immigrants, trying to remove them from the country. So the Trump administration says that without that data, without access to that DMV data, they can no longer ensure that people who apply for Global Entry or PreCheck are actually trusted travelers. And so they say they're not going to allow people to people from New York to enroll in those programs or renew their enrollments unless that law is changed.
So what kind of pushback have we gotten, if at any, so far from New York politicians?
They've been pretty vocal that they're not going to change the law and that they're going to defend it. I was just looking at an email from the state's attorney general who said she will defend New York's law. She didn't exactly say that she was going to sue the Trump administration over it, but that kind of sounds like where she's headed. That she may file a lawsuit to try to stop the Department of Homeland Security from denying people global entry and PreCheck enrollment.
Okay, so this would affect you if you're flying. What if you're driving, say, to Canada? Is there any impact on, say, New Yorkers who are crossing the border into Canada?
I don't think so. I think as long as you have a passport, you can cross the border. You don't need a visa to get into the country. I've never driven across the border into Canada. I don't know if there are PreCheck and global entry lines there that speed your passage through immigration. If there are, then yeah, you would be impacted. You would not be able to take advantage of those speedier entries into the country.